The AD carry's not coming close, so you almost can.
Oh, that's up top.
No shields here, though. West tries burning, chug the potion, doesn't have one anymore.
That's fine. We're not going to do anything cheeky or tricky, and probably might be in trouble.
Duosec had just enough mana for one spell reel there, and he might be in a bad situation now because of it. Pat comes around the backside. This is going to be a red buff resync here. It's going to be refreshed off onto Broken Shard. He waits for it, gets himself that refresh. They also take down Duosec, trying to pick up from any lost slack in the top lane CS. Pat and Broken Shard back and forth. The shield comes out. Ace in the hole gets all the way back to Pat as he threads the needle of MASH and K1 Pro. This could be a fight that Robert actually wants to stick on. Good ward in the brush will allow them to focus.
Prolly.
The flash and hit. It's going to be the infuse coming down from Prolly. Locks in the kill for his team. Very nice focus. That's a lot of focus on to Prolly. Duosec gonna be taken down. Oh, he gets the shield to safety. Broken Shard is waiting for the abilities to come on. He walks away then. Somehow Duosec is still alive in this chase, and it has caused Complexity.Black to focus a little too harder on what they want.
There, and the ace in the hole in the back of the head.
Robert X. Lee, I believe that was a headshot that allowed him to get the dragon there, but they do get a kill back. Dragon for a kill onto Bubba, and he used everything.
As well as the ultimate wish. But here comes Prolly from the side.
Prolly, they are completely running away from this. Broken Shard was actually hid by Prolly's coin there on the minimap, but he is definitely ready to party. Getting a nice Q damage down with the rest of the team. A few more hits. Robert X. Lee gets hit and D-path by the turret, but he's still got some shots on the rest of the team. Cannot get the last one in. 8 seconds to back. Looks like he'll be safe.
3, 2... He got him.
Oh, he gets him! Throws down the trap, but it's not going to be in range to hit it. He's going to use Broken Shard as a meat shield. The middle, the team is actually, getting the mid turret right now, and now to the second tier. So Complexity.Black took wholly into control and tried to get.
The Lucian could have dueled the Caitlyn, so he needed help, and now they're late to the fight.
Wow, Rux himself is doing so much damage. They're trying to do the star call for Prolly, but it's not cutting through as much as they want yet. There's not that much magic damage to even follow up on the shred. Rux going very hard in the fight. There's not enough one focus coming in from Complexity.Black to shut down Rux. He has been in a 3v1 and continues to go. Duosec can now join the fight with him hip to hip. They're going to get the Whimsy chase on, just used by Duosec to Glitter Lance to stop, but Rux with the right mind says back to mid, back to the push. He's already got his 3 items across the board: defense, attack, and magic resistance. We'll see Broken Shard getting a little too crazy here, and it looks like he will be taken down.
That's
not coming down the water spout on that one, and that is going to be Baron.
Here comes the TP from Westrise, but it might be too late.
He does have the Dragon's Descent, so they can get into the fight big time. A nice Wild Growth locks him up. Rux is in the fight, and he's very low. He was the one that didn't go down in the last fight. Now look what happens when the meat shield is gone. Duosec trying to get out one last shot.
Ace in the hole.
Robert X. Lee hooked around, and he gets the long-range kill from downtown, the triple kill, and the hat trick is going to provide Baron. They don't take much to go down. Curse Academy, a last-ditch effort to try and get safety to the team. The Wild Growth on K1 Pro, but everything right now is done in defense as Complexity.Black is mowing forward right now in bulldozer formation, taking the inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will be next.
Whoa!
Bends the bullet around, taking down Duosec with another very nice ace in the hole. That's going to be the inhibitor turret, and we are, ladies and gentlemen, going to a Game 5 as Complexity.Black ties it up in the 3rd place matchup.
It's a 7-1-5 Robert X. Lee, but it's also a 3-1-4 Rux. So even though they lost, Curse Academy still had a great player in that top lane, but he's not on a hyper carry. He's on that consistent rock for his team, which kept them in the game. But Complexity.Black coming out on top. Robert X. Lee, again, having a great game. And both these AD carries are capable of stellar performances, and they just whip it out one after the other, game after the other. They just keep one-upping each other.